setup wise, as we said, very, very good. Just got to get a little bit more lean. So if we actually do a sort of my version of a stick man here now, okay, so that's kind of your posture there, arms, there's the club. That's kind of what the position we're trying to get to, okay? Obviously the spine angle, your hips, your lower half and your necks and so on. There's your arms and the club sticking down there. What a lot of people tend to do is they get a little bit upright with their spine, which means their arms then get a little bit kind of pushing out. So the arms and the club are almost in a straight line there, you can see, yeah? If we get a little bit more lean over the golf ball with the spine, the arms then hang down a bit more. It's a much more relaxed position, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So where you are there now is absolutely fine, okay? You're in a good position there with your posture, okay? So backswing wise in both cases, as we can see, we're getting a nice hinge of the wrists. Ooh. So yeah, both positions pretty much the same. If you play spot the difference there, I mean, it's marginal, okay, in terms of the two, okay? So that's good. As you came back to the ball before, okay, the weight was kind of going back. You can see your head sort of moving in kind of this direction as you come back and through the ball. The weight now going onto your right side, your left heel lifting. Yes, then it's some good shots, but you were finishing in a sort of, this was before, yeah.
Okay.
The other thing more long term, if you look how far your shoulders, when you actually finish this swing, how much your shoulders have rotated, your hips sort of kind of come through. There's kind of your a blue line there, kind of indicates your shoulder alignment. Your hips are kind of there, and this foot's then back on the floor. Your body now is really in sort of quite a contorted position. Now you can get round there, but if you did a lot of shots over a lot of time, and hopefully going forward, the more you play, if you're playing a lot of shots, you're going to suddenly start feeling either somewhere in your back there and your knees. Because if you're trying to do, it's going to hurt. If I just go, oh, that released all the tension out. Everything when you finish the swing, which you look at on the right-hand side, when you start swinging through here now, everything now is in line. So your spine angle's a lot straighter. Your right knee and your left knee to come together. That's up on the toe there, lovely. Okay, very, very. I mean, if you watch golf on TV, that looks like a golf swing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I think, rightly so, to be pleased with that swing. That's a very, very good swing there. There's a good movement through the golf ball. Again, when you finish the swing, the body now is finishing in a much less stressed position.
Yeah, okay.
There's no stress on the lower part of the back there. The hips have rotated fully. There's your right shoulder there, and there's your right hip. Whereas this one, your shoulders around there, it's a bit out of balance as well.
Yeah.
There's more stress on other body parts. And again, in the early stages of playing golf, because you're still obviously sort of physically fit enough to maintain that, you can get away with it. As you start playing more, certain body parts are going to be like, and then you feel a bit of a twinge in the back, a twinge in the shoulders or somewhere, and it varies from golfer to golfer, person to person, but somewhere along that blue line pain will occur, whether it's in the upper back, potentially the lower back, the knees, the hips, whatever. It's going to start hurting. Okay, so we can just relieve all that tension by just releasing everything through. You can hit golf balls then for as long as you like, finishing up there with a nice sort of neutral spine, all the weight now on that left foot. You see the left heel now doesn't actually move at all, does it? So you stays flat on the ground there, lovely. Whereas if you look at this one here now, bit tippy toe there, sort of, and you see your left hip popping up and jumping up. Obviously your left heel's coming up, your left knee's coming up, your left leg sort of straightening and coming back. There's a lot of stress there through that left leg that we don't really want or need, really. It's not improving your golf shot as a result of that, it's just putting your body under more stress than needs to be. Okay, so the posture's looking better, and what you will find is lesson 1 was posture and arm position and then backswing. Lesson 2 was posture and through swing. Lesson whatever it may be, 25 will be setup and something else. So you always look at the golfer's setup to make sure they're in the right position, because if you neglect the setup, whatever you try and do in the swing can't happen because your body's in a position where, can you imagine driving a car? If I said, okay, right, I'm going to borrow your car for a day and have my leg length out there, and you go drive, you still get from here to where you got to get to, but by the time you get there, your back will be sore, your shoulders will be aching, it wouldn't, and the weight and the quality of your driving will be nowhere near as good as what you can drive. Okay, so getting in a better position to start is always going to be the key thing. Okay, so a good setup, good swing, just focusing now on rotating onto that left side. And I say, as daft as it may sound, I get people to sort of practice that movement we said about putting the club on your left toe there. Just practice that movement at home. Over time, you won't need to put the club there. I always put the club to stop people doing this with their foot or doing this. After a while, you can just stand there and do that. Actually say, okay, look, twice a day for 2 minutes when you're brushing your teeth, just stand there. Just that'll become second nature, and then every now and then just reverse the other way, so you get a bit more movement, so you start feeling how your hips are going to rotate this way. Over time, it'll just become a natural move. You'll be there thinking, I've got to try and start doing this now. You think, okay, there's the golf ball, I'm back here, well, the target's that way, twist and hit. Right, let's have a few more shots then, and we'll see how some of the distances go from there after that, okay?